On the bench today is the Squier Vintage Modified Jaguar. About a year ago, I purchased a Squier Vintage Modified Jaguar for an incredible price of around $225. The catch was that the body had some sort of chemical damage to it. When I received the guitar, I tested everything functionality-wise and all worked as it was supposed to, and the neck was in like new condition. It became even more apparent that the damage was caused by some sort of caustic chemical when I took everything off the body. There was a white residue underneath all of the parts, pickguard, tremolo, etc., that looked like the buildup you find on a car battery. My hope was that I would eventually find a vintage modified replacement body for this guitar. If I did, the revived guitar would be a great addition to my collection. My guitar was made in 2012 and has a rosewood fretboard and Duncan Designed pickups. It's a first production year guitar for the Vintage Modified series. It took me a really long time to finally find a three-tone sunburst finish Squier Vintage Modified body, but I finally did. I also got it for a great price. I paid less than $200 for it, and it was in excellent condition. I was really excited to put this guitar back together into its original condition. Even though I was excited to do this project, I kept putting it off. The Jaguar body that has the electronics for the rhythm and lead circuits has 5 separate electronics cavities, including the 2 pickup areas that are only connected via drilled wire channels. You have to actually have the wires unsoldered and feed them through. Here are some of the specifications on the Squier Vintage Modified Jaguar. The guitar series was made between 2012 and 2017 and was produced in China and Indonesia. Early models of the guitar had rosewood fretboards and later models transitioned to Indian laurel. The neck is made of maple with a gloss urethane finish. Fretboard radius is 9.5 inches with 22 medium jumbo frets. The nut width is 1.65 inches and the scale length of the guitar is 24 inches. The body is made of basswood with a gloss polyurethane finish. The pickup configuration is single coil, with a Duncan Designed JG101N and the JG101B single coil pickups. Used, the guitar goes for $273 to $403, depending upon condition. If you're looking for a Jaguar with a rosewood fretboard and really decent pickups, this is a really good guitar to buy. The original guitar body had a 0.25 degree maple shim in the neck cavity. I went ahead and installed it in the new body when I reassembled everything. Vintage style Jaguars, in my experience, with the vintage distance between the tremolo and bridge, usually need some sort of shim to help with the neck angle. After doing setup, I could tell it was the correct decision. Moving the electronics between the 2 bodies took me a couple hours to complete. I did not rush, and I took really clear and detailed photos with my phone before I unsoldered wires so I could put things back together using the photos as a guide. When I was all done resoldering everything, I was happy when I plugged into my bench testing amp and I did the tap test on the pickups in both circuits and everything worked the way that it was supposed to. The new body has some minor marks, just wear scratches here and there from the years it's been used, but nothing as extreme as the body I was replacing. After I got her set up, she is a beautiful player and on par with some of my more expensive made in Mexico and USA made Jaguars in my collection. I really love the older Squiers that had rosewood fretboards. I have quite a few of them in my collection and I will hang on to them. If you're looking, as I said before, for an affordable Jazzmaster or Jaguar guitar that provides a close playing and amenity experience to the more expensive made in Mexico or US made versions, the Vintage Modified Squier series of guitars are really something to look at and something that you can get at a great price.